What's good, everybody? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all another one, man. But before we jump into this, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel. Let's go ahead and dive into this, man. We got the Utah Jazz versus the Rockets. Jazz sitting at 19 and 21. Rockets sitting at 10 and 28. Right off the bat, from an injury perspective, this looks like both teams are fairly healthy. It looks like actually Tate's going to be potentially making his return, and Sexton is listed as questionable. So make sure you stay tuned and check those injury reports. Obviously, if you play a fantasy, you definitely want to check that before tip off. Make sure there isn't any kind of last minute scratches, which we're finding out if you play NBA fantasy. It's definitely something that the league, that happens across the league on a regular basis. So, nonetheless, not going to hold you nor take too long with this particular prediction. Both teams, Jazz are looking to end their losing streak. They started off obviously the season hot, and then they hit a low, and then they got hot again, and then, still kind of figuring things out. They've had some injuries along the way that kind of contributed to those losses as well. On the flip side of that, for the Rockets, man, young team, gritty team, they've had their injuries, but they get out there and they compete at a high level against each and every team. It's just unfortunately they just find themselves on the losing end of the stick in a lot of these situations. So they're going to look to notch another W in the win column for them. But again, it's tough sledding going against this Jazz team. Why? They're just as young, just as gritty, but they're more battle tested. This team gets after it in waves, and they have a deep roster, man. But it's crazy to think that they don't even utilize all of the players all the time. If you watch any of their games, you can see Tyler Norton Tucker isn't getting much burn. They have a few other players on the team again that they're rocking with their iron seven or eight. They're not going 9, 10 deep in the bench or anything like that, man. They're literally just going really shorthanded with it. But yeah, what are they doing when they're doing that? They're still getting teams up out of there. You know what I mean? So they're still competing, they're still winning, and they're still producing wins against these hard fought teams that obviously people wouldn't contribute them or consist of them being the favorite of, but yet they're finding ways to win these games. Yeah. Rockets are gonna have to do the same. They're gonna have to come out there, play above their heads, high energy, high intensity, and not they're gonna have to have short memory turn and miss a shot or make a turnover. They're gonna have to get back on D and make sure they stay focused. That's their best chance of winning. Otherwise, they're gonna this game could get ugly extremely quick. But prediction side of things, who do we have, man? I'm rocking out with the Utah Jazz on this one. I'm pretty sure they're the favorites on this from the odds perspective, but I believe they just had a better roster. They're more talented. It's just a matter of, again, staying focused and making sure that everyone is healthy. But that's all I got for y'all, man. That like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And if you wish to support the channel, that information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video, man. Again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll catch you on another one.